Tippy time, my damies, Top Cat here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at the Deconstruct perk that came to us in Season 23. Dealing sustained damage grants bonus damage against vehicles and constructs. Dealing sustained damage partially refunds from reserves on special weapons and from thin air on primaries. This is a hefty damage buff at 40%. It chews through this here spider tank, but what does it really work on? Vehicles and constructs is quite the vague notion, so let's go through the list. I had hoped it worked on Briggs. How are these not vehicles? But nope, no such luck. Servitors either, despite the perk activating, it's not buffing, nor does it work on our big boy servitors either. The pikes do take that 40% damage buff though. I guess it's a more traditional notion of a vehicle. It also works on interceptors. This actually takes these down a lot quicker. I had hopes that the Hydra would have been considered a construct, but that was a no-go, bro. Wyverns didn't work either. I guess they're considered more turkey than construct. But then Bungo turns around and lets it work on the Cyclops here. This will probably be a more common enemy to use it on, but then goblins it doesn't work on. Google states constructs are buildings, roads, or machines, pretty much anything man-made. So how is a harpy not a machine? The Cabal ships are weird. When shooting at it, Deconstruct won't activate. However, if I activate it on another target, then shoot the ship, it does apply that damage bonus. Minotaurs didn't work though. This could have been S tier if it did. Scorpions did work, however. This again will work particularly well in that harder content. And the Hobo Gobos were shite also. Cabal tanks eat that damage though, 5 stars. I think it might be bugged for our Shanks. It says the perk is active, but it's not applying the buff. I mean, sure, how is a Shank not a construct? But where I really want to see it work was on Bex objects. This could have been really awesome if it worked in this way. Bungie, please, please, please change this. Now knowing what it can work on, where do we use it? Exodus Crash has pikes that can ruin your Grandmaster run in 30 seconds. Proving Grounds has those turrets throughout. It's got those 2 tanks in that middle room that are just absolute arseholes to deal with. And the interceptors are even worse. The Garden Raid has those Cyclopses at the final boss. Lake of Shadows has Scorpions and Cabal ships, as does the Cosmo Battlegrounds and the Arms Dealer Strikes. I'd love to try it on that first encounter in Deepstone Crypt to see if it works there, and the Hypernet also has pesky Scorpions in it. The perk can roll on the Imperative, Optative and Adhorative. I would just try it on one ranged weapon myself. It's pretty much on all of the season's craftable weapons, but most of these actually have better options, so you only really need one weapon with this perk. But also I would hold on to that Uzume for when the Garden of Salvation gets its rework. I hope you found this informative in the very least. I needed to know, and now I do. I'll leave it on one of my guns in the vault for those few odd occasions that it will come in handy. Make sure to thumb the video if you liked it, sub if you're new, and until next time, Tippy time, my damies, what a time.